In this film, we're looking at the Spangled Stuffe suit, made between 1640 and 1660, which is the property of the governors of Stonyhurst College. Helena's will, made on the morning of her death in 1671, left her entire collection of church stuff to the Jesuits, with one specific exclusion. I do accept the Spangled Stuffe suit, which I give to Nell Atmore during her life, and after her, to her son John Atmore. Nell was Helena's goddaughter, which may explain why she alone of Helena's friends and relatives was left a vestment. Spangles are small flattened discs of brass, sometimes gilded, and the chasuble is liberally sprinkled with them. A suit was a common 17th century term for a chasuble, and the word stuff refers to woolen fabric, similar to worsted, without a nap or a pile. The front of the chasuble features a three-dimensional embroidered pelican under an arch. The pelican is beside a stream, calling to mind Robert Southwell's powerful poem, Christ's Bloody Sweat. The poem plays on the imagery of fire, water and blood, citing the Passion of Christ, but hinting at the execution of Jesuit priests. The poem and the imagery of execution may well have had a resonance for Helena, whose father and uncles also suffered this gruesome penalty. The image of a marigold refers to Mary's virtues. The two pairs are emblems of sweet fruitfulness. Small pea pods are scattered over the chasuble, the pods open to reveal peas made from gold thread. Above the pelican are two monograms, surrounded by spangled starbursts. XA refers to the Jesuit saint Francis Xavier, and on the other side, IHS is the familiar monogram of the name of Jesus, particularly associated with the Jesuits. The back of the chasuble has a crowned Marian monogram in the centre of the cross, where you'd normally expect to find a reference to Christ or the crucifixion. The letters MAR are crowned with pearls and rubies, and below is the heart pierced by a sword, referring to the sorrows Mary encountered in her life, as prophesied by Simeon in the temple at Jerusalem. This is surrounded by three small monograms. IG refers to Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits. IOS is a monogram for Joseph, the spouse of the Virgin Mary, and above is another MAR monogram. Beneath these are 6 very beautifully embroidered slips of fruit and flowers, scattered amid the spangles and pea pods. All of these have Marian interpretations, and some, such as the grapes, also refer to the Eucharistic wine, which is transformed into the blood of Christ in the Mass. The Greek word for rainbow is iris, and Hawkins used the flower as a metaphor for Mary's intervention to turn aside God's anger. Many of the flower slips are embroidered so as to be three-dimensional. The cornflower petals stand clear of the backing and were intended to be stuffed lightly with wool so as to be more realistic. If you'd like to further explore Helena's amazing life and work, we have produced a series of other films and podcasts which will tell you more.